Hello everybody, welcome to episode 5 now of the Spotter's Guide. Going to just get things going. I need to finish up the farm, so I thought we'd just, I ran out of the bricked basalt, so I'm heading over to the basalt mine here. As you can see, we need a professional lawnmower. Bilbo's tree fort. We moved it inside the wall, and it's coming along nicely. We've got a little two-story there. Take a peek at that a little bit later, probably. For now, yeah, we're going over the wall. Yeah, ow. So, I got some new tools from Kenta this time. Got a steel pick head, awaiting a handle, so I can get this one down low and not really have to use it up. And I upgraded to a steel axe and a perfect steel chisel. Actually, I'll put that over there. Don't want to break too much of the grass, actually, because I'm not looking for seeds right now. I just unloaded another at least 19 unique-ish types of seeds. So, just gonna run around the edge here and pick up an egg. Apparently. So I figured I'd show you guys a neat way to get both smooth and raw stone of any type. This is Syn's safety net, as he has had issues walking down these staircases. The texture pack. I've upgraded and I'm giving out Captain Slowpoke's updated textures a try. You may notice that a lot of the stone and such have calmed down significantly. And it looks like Syn left it with a whole bunch of smooth blocks he didn't want. So I need to get rid of this first, and then we'll dig around the outside edge. I think I'm finally deep enough, as I was kind of around dirt up there, but I'm actually going to extend the size of this room a bit. Right now this room will give you 45 pieces of smooth and 45 pieces of raw, and I don't remember the number of pieces of the cobbled, because it's a little bit random, but you can still get a general idea usually. But that bastard left the torches up there. Yeah. People wonder why I put torches on the ground when everybody else puts them on the wall. This is why. Those torches do not help this floor whatsoever. Yeah. Things only spawn in mid-air when there's a monster spawner around. So these are a waste. That's why I had them on the ground. Alright, so we got some torches. We will use them to keep ourselves mostly safe. But as long as, it's mostly to keep the mine safe so things do not spawn in it when we are away. But what I'm going to do is, I believe if you go, it's really hard to see where these blocks end. So we'll go with these two double white things there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 would make sense because the area that you mine out is 9, so it's 2 on each side that we mine in, and I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so yeah, 6, 7. So we just want 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll get us a 9 by 9 area. I always mine the top block first. I think that's just what you learn to do in Terra Firma Craft. You mine from the top down whenever there's a choice. For these particular blocks, I'm not interested in anything but the cobble, and I'm only going to do one row of the smooth stuff, just to show you how that's done really quick. Well, it's not very quickly, but semi-quick. Just go through here. I forget why he said he put that in there, but it's gone now. So we had 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this will probably... Nah. So I was looking at what we did with the terraced farm last night, and I thought I just needed to finish off one little wall by the entrance. And then I saw that we didn't do any of the wall to the right of the exit that goes towards the orchard. So I need at least like probably another 2 or 3 stacks of this stuff, because those are some very tall walls. The walls in the mall are totally, totally tall. Bonus points for anybody who knows where that's from. And here we go. So this now gives us a 9x9 area. I'm sure at some point in time I'm going to come back and actually make this a bit bigger. What you do is never do what I'm doing right here. Never mind blow yourself. But if you want this to be smooth stones too, I'm actually actively looking for cobble here. Actually, let me, I know it's going to be a little bit off. Let's just say we got this 8 from those 3 stacks that we just picked up. So, got the 2 stacks, that's pretty freaking awesome right there. But let's say we got the 8. I'm actually going to keep track this time of how much cobble we get just by mining the outside edge. You want to go 3 down. 3 down and 1 over is we're actually going to mine out this entire layer down here as well, and that will get us 2 layers that are stuck together. We will then use our chisel in a very effective manner to make things into smooth stones, and that will give us 2 layers touching back to back that will contain, for this particular dimension, it should contain 81 smooth stone and 81 raw stone, which I think most people will agree is a fair amount of stone. But we're going to be needing a lot of this. This is what the roads are going to be made out of, so any smooth stone and every cobblestone that I can pick up from here. Actually, yeah, as I broke the other cobblestone. I'm reevaluating my use of texture pack. I'm actually looking at the one done by my brother, because we're focusing a lot on community buildings for this map, and his texture pack is more focused around the original colors and such that you find in the default texture pack. So I want to try to avoid any design considerations as we're picking out our materials for the buildings and such that are going to be based around, you know, like my gabbro looks really dark and veiny. Their gabbro has a nice smooth stone grain to it. You know, a lot of the rocks in default TFCraft are fairly gray in color and such. So this will allow us to have the same sort of view on the contrasts and the block types and such while we're going around and crafting some of the larger constructions. I mean, I'd really like to try to get some sort of a really grand large theater. You never know. Maybe there will be a theater. But I actually meant library, believe it or not. I don't know how I got those two mixed up. And when I said theater, I was thinking movie theater. That's why I laughed and thought it was so crazy. I mean, maybe we could do some sort of like a stage sort of thing, you know, with the seats in the balcony and things. But I was actually thinking movie theater when I said it. So, anywho, I'm really interested in those types of buildings. Really inspired by Fire UK's crafting and building styles. I mean, I know I've said that before. And I like how they usually do their shipyards and stuff like that, so I wanted to take a stab at that. You know, put out some boats into the water, get some jetties and stuff sticking out there, and then like you see the stalls for like the fish markets and stuff like that. Just kind of do sort of like a little commercey boatyard type area. Anywho, just going to wrap back to what we're doing here. Now it's time to mine from under here, so we just crawl down. It does take a fair amount of time, but it's not like I have to do this all the time. It's not like we have to go through and spend days upon days upon days doing this. This actually gets you a fair amount. I mean, it's 11 times 11, so that's 121. Times 3 is going to be 363 blocks. I mean, that's a fairly significant amount. There's going to be some variance because of doing this with the cobblestone. Not everything drops one. Some of them will drop 2 or 3 pieces. So it's a rough estimate. Something tells me I'm doing it wrong, because 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. I mean, I'm already up to about 300, right? I swear, 11 times 11 is 121, yeah. Yeah, it's 121 no matter which way I try to do it in my head real quick. If I'm doing 3 layers of that, the most I should be getting is 361. I guess you average high on the cobblestone, which I kind of guess it makes sense, as it's supposed to be stone that's cobbled, so one block broken up into a whole bunch of little pieces, unless you're really good and put it back together right, you would actually get a bit more space out of it. So I guess all things are a bit possible there, which is also good news for me, because this means it's definitely time well spent. And you can see how dark it is down here with this texture pack. I think about halfway through or so I'm going to swap over to the other texture pack and just see how that goes. Thought about trying my hand at a texture pack of my own. I had based it off of like the Final Fantasy series. It's like my all-time favorite game series. But I'm just not that good at art and pixel art and stuff, so, and know your limitations. I guess that's just one I'll probably have to deal with. So I'm lighting this up so we can see better, because this is one of the harder things to work with here. So we got, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 full stacks of cobblestone, minus that one little piece there. That's quite a bit here. And I didn't bring a hammer with me. I probably have left a trail of hammers everywhere. There we go. So let's just... Got that. Stairs, slabs, smoothing. Okay, so normally I would just start smoothing and do a checkerboard pattern, but there was the one piece up here that's already missing on this one side. There we go, right here. So assuming that's already missing, I'm going to do the checkered pattern this way. And this is what you do, and what you want to do... No! What you want to do after this is you go to the bottom layer, and you want to also do a checker pattern down there, but you want it inversed. You want it to be the opposite of this one, so that you can then go through, get all of the smooth stone, and every time you take out the smooth stone, you're disconnecting raw stone from around it. And there we go. A couple more rows here. And it gives you this 9x9 area. Every single block in here is either going to be smooth stone or raw stone. So it works out really well. Just go around the side. I do this one without crawling around, just because it gives you the visibility while you're standing. especially in basalt. I mean, even vanilla basalt has a very dark texture, very dark grains in it, so it's not the easiest thing in the world to differentiate. So now it's, same basic deal. Take the diagonal pattern, make sure you got the right targeting, otherwise you'll waste the blocks around it. If you do screw it up like I did up above, you have to decide if you want cobblestone or smooth stone. The raw stone is pretty much out of the question at that point in time without screwing up the rest of the pattern. Did I just pick something up? Maybe it was the stones from when I was crafting? Maybe? There we go. Got that. Got that. Got that. And that. That looks too big just because, my screen's kind of fishbowling a little because of the odd angles. And there we go. I do believe that is ready. So now you just mine out the smooth stone. Oops. Keeping your head down. Oops, did it again. Get the ones on the edges here. And here's where the raw blocks will start flying. Looks like it's nighttime outside. Can't really tell if getting there or coming from, as I wasn't really paying attention to the mini-map. Gonna have to mine that one by hand, otherwise it'll just stay there. Here we go, should start seeing some noticeable change here. Alrighty. Oops, sorry, have to itch my nose real quick. There we go. Got the entire bottom this time around. So now we can just jump up top. And we should see entire sections just falling away. Now I believe I had 21 smooth before we were done. There was the mix-up and the missing pieces already. So I'm not going to get exactly 81 of each, just stack-wise. I'll probably have 103? 3 of the... Or no. Yep, 102 of the smooth ones. And then... how much raw? 81 minus 2? So 79. See how good I was. Nope, 92, so I was off on that one. And oh no, because the extra 21. So yeah, 102. I think I had that pretty good. And this is just 70, 80, 80. Was I really off by 10? In either case, we've got what we came for. Here's the raw basalt. Here's some smooth basalt, and we definitely have enough of the... Yep, let me drop that there. We definitely have enough of the cobblestone to go back and finish off our walls for the farm. And I'm just going to update the stairs. So, creating stairs that way. Now we go down, down, down. So down, down, and down. This is where the new floor starts. Stairs there. Nope, that was wrong. We would be walking up this way. So stairs there. I will use one of my pieces of raw basalt. Stared it. There we go. We got the stairs to walk up. Whoa. Anywho, just get things. Oh, there he is. It's actually pretty cool because we are looking for those things still. Staircase, so raw. This one will go down, this one will go down too. Then staircase up there, so cobble, 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 cobble. Put a torch down there. Actually, put a torch right there, as it should carry far enough down here. Yep, an 11. See if there's any. There's an 8. That could be causing a little trouble. There we go. And, oops. Don't forget, we walk around this side. Ah, fudge. Fudge. Well, at least we know where we were. Yeah, no. We shall super speed. Drop the egg. Oh, don't want seeds. Had a very full inventory. But that really probably screwed up the stairs. Something nice. We will fix that later though. Done with the mine for now. I don't know if that was the cave sound or something new from Matmos. Or Matmos. But since it's keeping on going, I think it's just Matmos. So, yeah, it was nighttime, I guess, when I ran through here last time. Or getting to be nighttime. So let's see what the damage was. Still have stairs. A little bit of a, ow, gap, but I can't make it across. Nice. Oh, they flew all the way out there. Hey, found the hole again. Okay, so going to take this opportunity to swap over to this one. Takes a second to load it. There we go. Takes another second or so to apply it. Multiplayer, and in we go. So is it just my inventory's full? Seems as such. Topaz. So as you can see, much more similar in style and coloration to the original textures and such. The details, yeah, it's a little fuzzy, so everything kind of matches over and such. If, yeah, we'll get to the smooth up here. You can see kind of like the edging and such that's been done. So, nicely. Jeez, how many more times do you think I'm gonna fall down that? It's in a corner. I would really like my boots if possible. Bye-bye, gem. There we go. Oh, there's a piece of unknown. I'm just going to let the unknown sit down here quietly. And, you know, I don't really want to screw anything up. Okay, so there's the break. Grab onto the stairs. I'll just leave this here for Sin when he shows up. He's working on his castle with a bit of obsidian. So I better rearm myself. There's my mace. Here's my stakes. Bow, arrows. Oh, got a nice amount of arrows. So steel axe goes third. Steel pick goes second. Chisel over there. Hammer on down. And a shovel. Actually, for the chisel real quick. Just going to do what I know needs doing. Alright, back towards home we go. Then we're going to visit the terrace and just finish off those walls. And thanks to the comments on the last video, I saw that I missed one of the blocks that I thought I had placed down with smooth, thinking it was some more brick, and I forgot to recover one of the smooth blocks. So we shall put in the appropriate and finish that off. And I want to eat some food before I die. Oop, zombie. Hello, zombie. Where are you? Thought it was coming from that set of trees. I guess not. So I guess the old saying is, you know, all roads lead to Rome, because they were known as, you know, the road builders. Although technically they weren't the ones who originally pioneered it. They just built them everywhere. So that's why, you know, the saying all roads lead to Rome, because they just went around building roads everywhere. Or at least that's my understanding. If I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody will feel obligated to correct me. Maybe in a snide and sarcastic manner too. But we shall see. For us, this is what we're going to focus on now. Oh, point out in the bricks, I really like how this came out. It's these inset of the grout. So that to me is just nice. It gives it that. They're not actually 3D. It's still a 2D texture. This does not use the shader pack, but it just has the appropriate lighting that when you're looking at them, they have that 3D look to them. It's on, you know, it's on the dirt. It's on. Oop, whoa. How am I? Okay, maybe the dirt just goes that fast or something. But anyways, so I just it's got the grass, you know, little pieces of grass and stuff sticking up and things like that as well. The dirt also has a bit of the contour to it. I'm just going to, I don't know, the server seems to be acting hyper to me right now. But let's get this done. Everybody's having connection disconnection parties, it seems. I wonder if they know something I don't. go. Doop. Place that one there. These are going to be the tricky ones, is exactly what do I do for these? I think I know what I do. I think I make a very sneaky staircase right here. Ha ha ha! We'll do that. Now we pretty much just want to 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually going to put those back. This is going to be marble because it's part of the wall here. So I just have to deal with this part. 1, 2, 3, 4. So no sneaky staircase. But I do think that kind of works out pretty well. I will stick that one there too. It kind of wraps around from that side. You can kind of see the steps down, and then it goes over to this side. And we'll pick up on here. These are what I was saying is I'm going to need a lot of bricks because these walls are just tall. Tall, tall, tall. I mean, yowza tall. Going to actually... I could end it right here and be done. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it sounded like a cross between a low-flying crop duster, a lawnmower, and maybe a helicopter. Maybe there was a really weird police chase going down the road outside the house. Alright, so we will set the bar here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost think I'm going to break my rule here and bring these in one. Smooth, smooth brick. There we go. These ones I'm not. I am going to lower that down one though. I think that it is kind of high. So, once again, didn't mean to break the one right next to there down. I do, however, need to keep that in mind. There we go. Doing that quick look back and forth that's going to make YouTube say, oh, we've detected some jitteriness in your video. Would you like us to automatically fix it? No, thank you, YouTube. You stay out of my video. Bam, 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 bam. So kind of got the high relief style there. Oi, stack and a half or so is what we have left. Another chance to look at the nice shading in the groundwork. Poof, right in my face. There we go. Thought I'd done it again. So here's the question is, should I do something here? Or should I just let well enough alone? I mean, I could kind of cut this corner back, wrap it this way. Yeah, I think I will do that. I think I will. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Or no, I don't need them to be... If I'm leveling this whole area here... Then... If I do something like that... I think I want to place this one over back, so we'll actually just give this a bit more of a curve here. And I'm torn in this particular area of... Oops, guess it didn't drop me anything. Do I go through and... Like, do I remove this from the wall? Do I make these walls solid basalt? I'm torn, I kind of like just using the environment in the way that it is, but I think that this is one of the cases where the nice stark contrast, is the walls were put there for a reason. Tall, start to finish, the nice retaining wall. See, it's not mining all that fast right now when I want to remove this huge pile. So I think I'm actually going to do that. I think I'm going to go through and I will get rid of the showing raw rock. Oop. Messages. I do get that from time to time. Oh. That's not a good noise, because that's not that high up. People could either not have to jump up at all, or jump up just a single block to land on top of my head. I mean, maybe if it's creeper, it would actually be able to help me with getting rid of some of this. But I will assume for the time being that it's not a creeper. Oh, it is a creeper. Whoa. Laggy. Boom. I'm going to backfill this side a little bit here. There we go. Three. Nope, that was dirt. Alright, dirt, stone. Oops, need our last stack so far. We'll always be able to make more. Aw, damn it. I gotta make sure I get all these back. Missing one. There we go. So, I guess that was it. Time to chisel me some more blocks. There's a stack. There's another stack. We go. There we go. Down, 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 down. Going to make this all grass, as once again this is supposed to be a farmland. I can also see myself putting in some little pools here and there. I do want to do the main feeder pool over there, but you know, maybe a little pool of water here and there wouldn't be too bad either. So I'm going to lay down just some dirt back in here for now. Finish picking up the last couple of blocks of andesite. Oops. Actually, oops. That one actually can be that. I was just not paying attention. And that's what it costs you sometimes, a little bit of extra effort. Also, you know, just sometimes it can actually be a huge benefit. But there we go. And let's clean up this wall here. Put that down. Do a little bit of cleanup on this one. And we're changing for the other color, I guess. So yeah, there is the offending block. Right there. Ta-da! So I think the rest of the wall should be fairly good. All the way around. All the way around. We just need to handle this section over here, which was another lower section. So just when I chiseled things back a bit, they just had some more rock exposed. You know, it wasn't as deep with dirt and such. I was just thinking, which is why my speech slowed down for a second there, is that this would actually be a pretty good livestock pen as well. You know, the different layers and stuff like that. You wouldn't really be able to keep the livestock separate, and not that I really think you need to. But you would, there's no real need for gates. It's fairly protected from the outside. You know, evil NPCs do not try to kill chickens, so it's not like something's going to jump over a wall to try and go and get them. They would come after us while we're in here, but it's fairly well lit. That's another aspect of it being a farm. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I'm wondering, you know, maybe do something along the other side. I mentioned having a entrance over that away, if it led anywhere, and maybe just we'll do like the livestock and such over in that direction. Always a possibility. What do you do down there? 11 more. I think we might luck out.
Maybe she wants to hunt her leg.
There you go.
She's gonna do that. Sure, why not?
So there we go. We've unified all the walls. What I will need to start working on next is going to be the pathways, so I'm going to need to get some marble. Pretty much do it the same way we did the other one. I'm almost thinking of doing it in smooth marble for the walls though, so just nice big large blocks. We'll just have to see what the texture looks like in the packs. My inventory is fairly full. There we go. Can always use andesite. We're using it to build our major walls. So, always handy to have as much of that around as possible. So I'm just going to go back and pick up the pieces. I think that was it, right? That would be it. Alrighty. So, going to just head on back. I will eventually get some specific type of stone. Do a little bit better with the pumpkin memorial here. Yep, just giving the pumpkin an eyeing in the face. So it's October now, so we can't harvest anymore. Whoa. Wow, seriously? Did we miss all this fruit that was growing here before? I walked by here earlier, and there was fruit on a lot of these trees. And now they're just kind of sitting there. And that actually reminds me, I did have something to go and pick up. Here's the nice multicolored and you got a little bit of blue in there, got some green, got some purple. They were like a bright red earlier. Yep. If we go back off to the orchard, I planted the banana trees last night, and it is now autumn. It was early autumn when I first logged on an hour or two ago, and it quickly progressed all the way to autumn. So I thought we'd come and take a peek at the banana trees. Oh. Oh. Aha! They have apparently grown. Where's the other one? There it is. And there it is. So we will get a nice stack of bananas here. What do we have to drop for that, though? Fire starter. Nobody cares about a fire starter. There we go. See if I can harvest these in the right manner, so I don't lose any of the leaf blocks. Next is the middle one. Those are the furthest away. Well, they're the furthest away when that branch isn't there. So I'm trying to develop a fruit harvesting pattern that is not as prone to mistakes. Let me grab these outsides. Then we can grab the inside corners. So the next thing I could actually do, actually, 31, wow, that's pretty nice. Next thing I could actually do is I could harvest the branches. I'm not going to do it right now because I want this to be a whole bunch of trees. And for now, all I have out here are the pumpkins. Pumpkins. Boy, I'm a little bit tired, still. That's why I'm doing my recording a little bit earlier than normal. And I'm already breaking my good fruit harvesting pattern. But that's why I'm recording a little bit earlier than normal, so I'm not as loopy as I have been in the last couple of days. I said something else earlier that was pretty far out there besides a pumpkin tree. I'll attribute it all to the same exact thing. So we're not actually ever going to get the that amount of leaves again. The trees are only going to grow leaves from this height and upwards, so the ones down below were just from its growth spurt. And I can take 2 more bananas. I'm not sure exactly which season they end off on. So we should probably come back and get those at a later point in time. But that's also why I got the Silax, is I want to start leveling the trees over there so I can put it in the orchard, is I want to get rid of like the oaks and stuff like that. And definitely have plenty of use for the wood, even if it's just charcoal. We're desperately going through charcoal again. We used to joke that charcoal would be the currency on the server, because you need it, you know, just for about everything. You use it for the forge, for cooking and stuff like that. And you can use coal, but charcoal can also be used in a bloomery to heat up the ores into metals and such. So we used to joke all the time. Oh, I thought I lost my chicken. That was the currencies. You know, you trade a stack of charcoal for your iron tools and your steel tools, and that's actually what I did earlier. Was I donated a stack and a half of charcoal to the general community, and I received the steel pickaxe, the steel chisel, the steel axe from Kenta. I mean, I could have had them anyways, but it's nice we're seeing the materials cycle around, you know. So I do believe I had fruit in one of these chests. It wasn't just the one outside, was it? It's my iron. There's my copper. How'd that get there? Yeah. Oh, just in time for the sun to set. Not in there. There we go, stack of bananas. And now I can go back in and add more. There's some raw, there's some raw, there's some smooth, some more smooth. We'll take the dirt out of here, put the cobblestone and the bricks back. Let's get more of the dirt. And we are just going to do that. So 60 of those. Time to make a couple more. Uh-oh. Hold on one moment. Some serious lag going on, guys. I will be back in a moment. Alright, we just had the server go kaputs on us. Looks like we are reset a little bit here. So back out we go. In with the basalt. Out with the dirt. Watch all the people log back on. And fruit, so that can go there. Take a couple more of the dirts. And we had that going on. So every 3 logs, when you have a when you have a saw, is 3 small chests, or 3 half chests, however you want to consider them. Where can I put these? Looks good. And put some back here. Just made the food chest a little bit bigger. Still got 2. Lots of storage all over the place, but here we can stick all the dirt. We got andesite, just a little bit of rhyolite, andesite dirt, andesite, andesite, marble I'll take back out. Diorite, where did I get that? Oh, I think I've just had that for a while. We got the dirt going there. Yeah. Well, alrighty. That's kind of taking us up to the here and now. What I want to do... We got the outline done. I'm going to work on the waterworks next, which means I really need that iron bucket, so I really have to focus on killing a bunch of zombies. But I want to take a look at the vegetation wiki, and terraformacraft.com, or no, is it wiki? And plants or vegetation. I'll see what it is on the main site. I was trying to guess the URL. Forage, napping, fruit trees, nope. Agriculture, there we go. And I want to take a look at, this is the wheat ahead of us. And I think, I don't know, can't really tell. I'm hesitant to knock one down because it's definitely all close, but I think it's supposed to be tinted a little bit darker, but this is where you get into trouble of not being able to tell because the temperatures change the tinting on things. So if I look in real close, focus on just one plant. Still no help. Yeah, they don't really... Okay, that's actually a good angle. I just don't think I can get it anywhere else. Alright, there we go. So we got the one really tall sprout in the middle, and then a couple of the sprouts off to the side. Something tells me these are ready. Alrighty. Nope, I was wrong. Meh. There's some potatoes. Let's see if what they're supposed to look like when they're ready. Is like all the images are actually flat, so I guess they're interwoven here. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it doesn't look like those are done. Let's take a look at potatoes. Yeah, potatoes. Wild potatoes not doing crap. So for a potato, I do believe this is one step away as well. I think it needs a bit of a taller sprout and some darker colored leaves. Oat. Let's take a look at the oat. Oat is supposed to be nice and golden, which it does appear to be to me. It's supposed to be nice and golden, but it's not supposed to have this little dark one. This is once again one before where it looks like it's ready. Garlic. Garlic is supposed to be a lot taller. This looks like 3 high. So I think that's what the image would look like on the wiki, is that right there. So 3 high, yeah, these are barely growing. Those are still just in stage 2. Onions. Oh, might be able to harvest my onions. Yep, it's got the hole. Those are harvestable. So, 5 onions. We got our first harvest. Yay! Put them up there. Let's check the barley. Barley. I think it's still too early. These look a little too light to me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them alone. They look like they need to get a little bit darker. Although, it's autumn, the temperature's already cooling. I wonder if this means I'm not gonna be able to pick anything. That really would suck. Rice. rice should be scraggly. And this looks not scraggly. This looks very confusing. Up and to the left. It should just be taller on the right, maybe. It's really hard to tell because the last two rices look fairly similar. Alright, I do believe the rice is done. And no, it's not. Damn it. Yeah, this is insane. There needs to be compensation for not being able to reach out, grab it, and feel if it's ripe or not. It shouldn't look so similar at the very end. You know, video games do not provide all the senses. They're supposed to overcompensate, and they don't. So, yeah, I'll just poke somebody. Anywho, so not much left to harvest. We got the onions. Chances are the rest of the stuff, I guess, won't grow. Just too late in the year. I don't think I could have done anything else. All that was started day 1 March, you know. So, well, we shall put in, ta-da! Bring them indoors so they can keep warm. And with winter fast approaching, I probably should be focusing a bit more on my house. I do just want to have the farm ready to go for spring next year. I'm hoping, I mean, maybe just going around getting a whole bunch of seeds and such will be good enough for planting the other farm. I was hoping that the Victory Garden here would be able to provide some nice wheat. I mean, you know, 9 times 4. That's what, 36? Yeah. Brain fried. So, there we go. Was hoping this would provide a lot of wheat. Supposedly you can make bread out of these things, and supposedly, like these things, all the grains are supposed to make bread. But at the least I was supposed to have a whole bunch of seeds. But I guess I'll just have to do a whole bunch of wheat eating. Although I don't know exactly if it's going to be any better next year with a full planting season. Anywho, next time probably be finishing off the forge. I might actually do that off camera, and I'm definitely going to be going and looking for some of the marble, and just, you know, going up to the marble mine, which is 400 that way, and picking up some stuff to start doing my walls and such. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully we'll have more charcoal, we'll get some tools, we'll get some marble, we'll do just some more overall laying out, and start considering materials and such for the house here, is I do believe there's gabbro in that direction, so that would be pretty nice. Leave me comments. I always like reading them and like responding whenever I can, so I'll talk to you guys later.